We need to talk to Kitty Cat and tell her that we're not insane. She's insane. The painting was cursed. I don't think it's gonna work, but let's see.
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
What? What? Huh. Okay. Well, she believed me. That's first time, I think. Yeah. I'm good.
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Does this sound like a little too swarmy or a little too, you're a cheeky little tart kind of a thing? Or should I just go,
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
Alright, bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. The Nameless Bookstore. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, it wasn't really a fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. Later, he discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, the owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. Yes, and I'm sure this won't lead to more insanity. It probably will. Well, poopy. Hello.
Where's the bookseller?
Hey, we're home. Hello.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams.
Oh.
It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
There's a lot of erections in that thing. This practical work, written by Sigmund Freud for psychologists, describes the techniques of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analysis must follow several rules, especially of that free association, a peripheral announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. Ooh, medicine! You have learned how to do more medicine because of that book.
An old diary.
The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth. Crazy. I'm crazy for feelings. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Everybody's got these lamps, of course, and it's not creepy at all. A Puritan colony, led by Reverend John Wickwood, settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. How about that? They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Neat. Smoky thing of smokiness wafts through the room. Dare I say, creepy. Like this room. Oh yeah, well, I mean, I don't know why you keep giving me lamp oil when I couldn't have used the lamp in that last part anyway, unless that was supposed to scare the Shambler, which I don't think it did. Oh, Darkwater History Volume 4. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears to be more mysterious because, up till then, the region was favored refuge for crustaceans. In 1847, after months of pure pursuit, Scylla returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag this beast onto the whaling ship. Maybe they ate Cthulhu. That would be gross. Maybe they thought it was a whale, but it was Cthulhu, so they ate him, and now they're all... Cthulhu's, like, all in their stomachs and pissed off. That'd be a kick in the head. Oh boy, that don't look good. Hello? Hello, little magic man. Are you here, Bookman? Hello? Ah, more book. A Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection. As precise and illustrated with as much detail as the first volume, this book focuses on healing surgery specific to malformations and motor disorders. So basically, you can repair your motorcycle now. Would you read the book? Oh boy. Sure.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
This collection catalogs and classifies creatures that I have never heard of, divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as a reference work on the bestiary of the myth, without giving details on the mythology which it refers. Its pages are covered with phantasmagorial imagery, illustrations. That looks like the Shambler, dude. So I'm assuming that this stuff is just making me more insane, and I'm pretty much just I'm ill-fated to get through this to begin with. Oh, I have 4 points. Go there. Go there, and we'll go investigation. Oh, I have 1 more point. Sure. Why not? Oh, sanity. There we go. Oh, crap. My sanity is, pretty bad. Yeah. I'm guessing I should stop getting the mental trauma because my ending is going to be terrible. But, I mean, whatever. Breviary of Medicine, Tome 3. Even a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that this is now virtually impossible. Around 10 renowned doctors took part in putting this collection. Neat. I know more medicine now. Yay. So, okay, is there anything else? So I gotta go behind this stupid thing and find this dude dead, and then I know I'm gonna have to try and get out.
What happened here?
Reconstruction.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Oh, okay, so I guess we're just doing this now.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Blood. Seems like amateur work. I didn't see that on the ground.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
A man, you say? A man, you say?
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
I'm guessing I can't go in that room. Yeah, no, it's all in the wrist. Here. No, it's dark. I don't want to go in there. Okay, so he broke in, then walked out. Alright. No, don't wanna... Oh boy, look at this.
What killed all these animals? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
I mean, a dumb one? A not too brilliant one? Maybe it wasn't a thief.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Oh, jeez. Are we getting freaked out now?
What the... Charles Hawkins?
Why would that be Charles Hawkins? That would flip out. How do you know it's Charles Hawkins?
What's happening to Hawkins?
What's happening to me?
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
How do you know there's a book in there?
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Okay. Are we going a little tipsy-o-doodle now? We going a little tipsy-doodle? Looks like it, actually. What are you doing, buddy?
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Alright, can we come back to where I'm only slightly disturbed in the brain? Oh, no. Oh, no. Handbook of Anatomy and Dissection. Now, this is book 1 of all of that. And there it is. It's going to give me more stuff. I don't need to keep reading about it. Oh, I'm guessing that's that right there.
A strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
Well, you just kind of showed it. Well, it's gone now, so obviously you touched it. Or something. Who knows?
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
A page seems to be hidden here. It's possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates an acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents to the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from you actions. From you actions. Yes. So, I'm guessing that there was... He made it sound like it was like the medical journals, maybe? But then again, I am not a genius.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
I mean, if I had to deal with all this crap, I would.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical words medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose it is to push back the forces of the great old ones, were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find. My nose is burning again. Alright, we need to find this combination. Combination. Needs to find it. Aha! We have all... Gee, what is this crap? Alright then, here we go.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Well, because it's Batman. A collection of essays on American folklore and urban legends written by Albert Wilmarth, a professor of Miskatonic University. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural. Sweet.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
I'm not going to read every single one of these. Text claims... I got yawned. In the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of its people, and, moreover, that our alphabet is derived from a Frisian language.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
I can't open anything. So I'm assuming... Okay, so that's... Is there numbers in this
Arkham
one?
Editions.
No.
How many volumes are there in this
Okay,
collection?
so there's only numbers... Let's see if there's any of them that have
Another
numbers.
volume by Arkham Editions.
This is volume 6. Written by Nostradamus, translated. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology.
Arkham Editions.
1768.
Never heard of him.
So we have 1768.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
A lot, and I'm sure these are... Oh my gosh. Dude, he's gonna talk the whole time. Every time I need to look at him. So, I'm wondering if it has to do with the numbers on the spines.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Alright, so... Edward... Okay, and so that one thing said... Well, I'm going to take a look around in the rest of the room real quick. Just to make sure that that is...
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Do I have anything to listen to those with? Like, well, okay. Well, there's 2 cylinders. Shouldn't there be 3? So I need to find one more, I'm assuming? Yes, maybe. I don't know. Guess we gotta find out. Oh, we got that, the phonograph. Look at this phonograph!
A kind of chalice.
The goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make a special motif? I don't know. Do they? You tell me, game!
Things are not looking good.
Okay, that's... Well, I can fill up the lamp. May as well. And... Let's see... Just double checking everything. Give me one moment. Had to clear my throat. Now, we looked in all those. So... The 3 combinations, so I'm assuming then that we're going to find 2 of the numbers, and then 1 of the numbers is in here somewhere, maybe? I don't know. But all of those books have to have a meaning of something, so I guess we're going to listen to this phonograph. Oh, do I... Wait, do I have the first... Oh, they gave me all 3. Never mind then, yeah, so I'll listen to them all.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
So I'm assuming 9 is one of the numbers. And one of the numbers has to deal with the chess. And then what's this one?
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold.
The chalice.
To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
The chalice of knowledge.
Okay, so if we're going to start right there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 red stones. So we're looking at 5.
The queen has little protection.
Now, that would make me think that it's the number of defenders it has, which would be 3. So 9. So it would be 5, 3, 9. Maybe? I can check that real quick, see if that's it. 5, 3, 9. Sure, 5, 3. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. What am I doing? Why are we back here? No. In the Nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lied inside, irresistibly attracted to the detective. He opened it. His mind was projected into his body. When he opened it into another oh, we're in another body. Okay, that makes more sense than us just being popped back. Like, I was thinking that this was going to be oh, you got to this part, well, you're back in the Institute now, and you're insane, so you're really still in the cuckoo closet. But apparently not. Apparently we're just in another body.
Dr. Coldin, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Coldin. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Oh, he's catatonic. Let's see.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
He was huffing the old turpentine, eh? Well, paint. I mean, sure, people huff turpentine, too.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down. His skin losing its color. His body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
I have tons of questions. Tons!
That'll do for the time being.
But not
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
I don't know. He's turning into a weirdo, funky donkey chunky monkey.
Very well. I'll examine him.
We must examine the patient. And we will do that next time. For when we come back, we will make sure that this man isn't hulking out and wanting to eat our faces. Or her face. Most likely the windows or something. I don't know. Swing from that swingy thing and doom us all. So till then, y'all take care. And of course, have a good one.